Hi there folks, welcome back to the channel, and for this video I'm going to be looking at another Scottish product which I thought that you'd all be interested in and want to try. So yeah, I have to admit I'm actually really enjoying doing these videos. Kind of something a wee bit different, yeah, so it's a lot of fun. So before I get on to the product that I'm going to be looking at today, again, a wee bit of housekeeping. If you are enjoying the videos, if you are enjoying the channel, please click on that subscriber button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments. It's always really appreciated and it does help the channel to grow. And if you're wanting to help support the channel further, I will post a link to the channel's ko-fi.com page in the description bar below and in a pinned comment in the comments section. So the product that I'm going to be looking at today is another Scottish gin. And yeah, I have kind of noticed that there has been something of a trend over the past few years, especially within the last decade, that there has been an increase in a number of gin distilleries in Scotland. There's been more interest in Scottish gins, and they have proven really popular as well. And you've got like the McQueen distillery up near Caorunn. You've got the Wee Farm distillery in the Lothians. I think that might be in Lanarkshire, I've double checked that. But there are so many different like gin distilleries in Scotland right now, and I think that quite rightly so they are proving very popular because a lot of them are really good quality gins. Sorry, as a sort of emergency vehicle going by just there. But to get back on the topic, the gin that I'm talking about today is called Carunn's. It's called Carunn's Gin. So this one here, they've got a plain, kind of just straightforward straight gin, but they've also got this one here, which is the raspberry one. So what they do very much kind of highlight the fact that they use Scottish raspberries for this, because that's very much kind of try to use kind of Scottish products, kind of Scottish kind of produce, which is always good. And it does say in the bottle that they're a small batch distiller, so I'm guessing that yeah, they'll look at this wee bits. But I did kind of briefly try a Carunn's gin once. I think it must have been about a couple of years ago, and from what I can remember, I actually kind of really enjoyed it, really liked it. So I'm going to give the raspberry Carunn's a try. And I have kind of noticed it on the kind of back of the front label. If you kind of look at it from the back of the bottle, I'm not sure if you can actually see it. I think you can see it a wee bit. They've actually got some images, some symbols in the back, and essentially it's telling you what the botanics are in this gin. So you couldn't quite see the lettering underneath it, you can only see kind of some of the symbols. So essentially it's bog myrtle, dandelion, rowan berry, which I think seems to be kind of quite a popular botanic in Scottish gin. I've got heather, and it's cool blush apple. So yeah, and Carunn's has also won a Scottish Gin Award in 2009, so they kind of got a gold award. So yeah, so they are being recognised as being a kind of top quality gin, and there's a wee kind of some tags that came with it. So essentially kind of gives you some history about Carunn's, that they're essentially based up in Perthshire, and actually kind of gives you some serving suggestions as well. So it's kind of they suggest fever tree tonic, and they also say that some of the best kind of garnishes for it are red apple, raspberries. So it's good. Red apple, can't talk. It's red apple and raspberries are the kind of best garnishes for it. And they also give you some serving suggestions for cocktails, which again I kind of like that when you kind of buy a new bottle of gin and they actually do make suggestions of the best way to have it and the best way to kind of enjoy the experience. So, so again, just remember there is the Carunn's Scottish Raspberry one, and there is also the kind of just the plain straight Carunn's Gin. So for all of you gin lovers out there, you've got at least 2 ways of enjoying Carunn's Gin. And I have to admit, I always kind of really like a good kind of like bottle, because I think the way I always kind of look at it is if they put the effort in with the bottle, they'll very likely have put the effort in with the actual gin itself. So I was like having a right good sniff of these things up. I was like kind of enjoying the aroma from the gin itself, and it does very much have that kind of raspberry, fruity kind of smell, but it's not overpowering. It's not kind of like beating you about the back of the head. It's kind of just quite light, quite fruity, and kind of quite a nice taste to it. And yeah, I did actually treat myself to some gin glasses, because again, before I was kind of using just like a tumbler, and it never kind of looks quite as good, especially when you're doing videos. So kind of got myself some of the Fever Tree tonic as it suggests. So yeah, with Scotland and like if you are in Perthshire, they are known as very much for their soft fruits. If you are in the area, you will kind of see a lot of kind of polytunnels in the fields, and it's essentially because they're growing a lot of things like raspberries and strawberries. So probably the best location for somewhere like Carunn's Gin. And yeah, and I always kind of think that there is a difference in the smell between a gin when tonic's not in it and when the tonic is in it. But it just makes it, I think when the tonic is in it, it just smells even fruitier and it smells even fresher, but in such a good way. Oh, that's really nice. It does really taste like raspberries, and it is kind of just such a kind of light fruity taste, and kind of one that's kind of one that I can just imagine kind of just sitting on a nice kind of warm day in the Perth countryside, or just kind of just surrounded by kind of like the beautiful kind of Scottish landscape, just enjoying a nice glass of Scottish gin. Yeah, I really like that. Again, is that you do very much get the kind of taste of the raspberries, but again, it's not overpowering, it's not too strong, it's just that kind of really nice, almost kind of gentle, kind of fruity taste to it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna sit and enjoy the rest of this glass, and if I'm lucky, maybe a couple more. But yeah, definitely another gin that I would recommend for anyone who enjoys their gins, who is interested in trying more Scottish gin, and maybe kind of exploring more of the Scottish drinks industry, but maybe not want to focus on whiskey. So definitely one that I would recommend, and one that I would always kind of suggest people sit and try and enjoy. And yeah, so yeah, I'm maybe gonna go and enjoy myself. So I'm gonna wrap up the video just now. Hopefully you've enjoyed what you've seen, and hopefully you're now all intrigued and want to go and try some Carunn's Gin and go and treat yourselves. I will get a link to their website and gonna post it in the description bar below, because as with how things are just now, a lot of companies are selling a lot of their stuff through their websites. But I know with Carunn, they also do sell through some of the bigger supermarkets, and I know, I'm not too sure about all of the supermarkets, but I know that Morrison's sells Caorunn Gin, or Carunn's Gin, and I know Morrison's sell both the plain straight Carunn's Gin and the raspberry Carunn's Gin. So, but I will post a link to their website below. So like, they probably will have more information about where you can acquire like more bottle, a bottle of their lovely gin. And yeah, so I'm going to enjoy myself. Hopefully you all will enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.